Okay. What's up, guys? Sorry about that. Had a little technical difficulty, but right back into this. As I was mentioning, this homepage itself has a lot of mentions of, hair and salon and also Atlanta, all throughout the content, right? And that's what you want for yourself. Whatever it is that you do, you want to make sure that you're associating what you do with where you are. Make sure that you got that listed right into your headings. Okay, and make sure that that's mentioned sparingly throughout the content, all throughout the page, right? So that's the first thing you want to make sure you got down. And then the next thing that you want to do is making sure that you have services pages listed out for any and everything that you do, okay? I don't care what it is. You want to make sure that you have services pages, okay? And within those services pages, you're going to repeat that same process of associating the service with where you are, and what city you're in, and so on and so forth. So, this content doesn't do it as much, but they kind of get the job done with letting people know that they're in Atlanta, and they also do lash lifts, they do makeup, they do hair extensions. And so, again, you'll see that here, bridal makeup services in Atlanta. So, again, they're sprinkling that keyword throughout their content just to make sure that they're adding to that overall relevance factor of what people are looking for and also where they're located. Okay, so that's going to be very important for you to do. Want to make sure that you have services pages for any and everything that you do. If you sell products, again, you want to make sure that you have products pages for any and everything that you do. If you don't have an e-commerce platform for those products where they're sold strictly inside the store, that's okay. That's not an excuse to not have a products page. You should still have a products page that has a very clear description of what the product is all about and also where they can get that product locally, which is, in my case, that's Atlanta. But if you're in, Kenosha, Washington, or, it doesn't really matter where, but you want to make sure that you're associating your product or service with the city that you're in throughout your content. Okay. Something else that you can do, which is another tip as a local business owner. It's not listed here on this page, but I can find it on another page very easily. So let me see. I'm going to type in plumbing, Brookhaven, Atlanta. All right. Typing this in for a very specific reason. I'm going to show you guys exactly why. Okay. So, like I mentioned, if you are a business who services people at their homes, just like this plumbing website does, you're going to want to create areas we serve pages. That means you're going to create pages that target the city that you're in, that target the areas that you want to be in and the service that you do. So in this case, Brookhaven Plumbers is an areas we serve page that talks about plumbing in the Brookhaven area. Okay, Brookhaven is a neighborhood in Atlanta, and so instead of optimizing and targeting like plumbers in Atlanta, you're targeting a specific city or a specific neighborhood within Atlanta, which will give you more relevance to show up in this area, in this Brookhaven, Atlanta area. Okay, and you want to repeat that process throughout, the multiple other service areas that you want to target. Again, this is only for people who serve the community outside of their brick and mortar space. So as you can see here, Brookhaven is one of those service areas that they target. I'm looking for opportunities of where they have. Okay, here they are, areas we serve. So you can see they created a page for every single city, in and around Atlanta that they want to have visibility in on search, right? And you want to do the same too. So like I said, if you service people in their homes, you want to make sure that you create areas we serve pages to target that specific city for whatever it is that you do. So again, Sandy Springs Plumber, same thing. They're talking about Sandy Springs Plumbing right here in their heading. They're talking about plumbing services in Sandy Springs right in the body content, right? You want to make sure that you're doing the exact same thing, okay? So, like I mentioned, if you're a local business, you want to make sure you have service pages, right? You want to make sure that all of your pages and all of your services are listed out into pages. That way you can keyword optimize for each page that is available. Okay, exactly what these guys are doing here. If you want to, take a good look at, of a type of example that I'm talking about, go to this website. Go to plumworksinc.com. They're doing exactly what it is I would recommend you do if you're a local business and you want to get more exposure. Okay, so make sure you have all of your service area pages listed out. Make sure that you have all of your services pages listed out, and also create content around the city that you're in. So, these guys they're optimizing for commercial plumbing services with this page, and they're targeting the Atlanta area as a whole, right? So they have twofold strategy going on. They're targeting the entire city, and they're also targeting, each area within that city, as you can see here. And I'm sure this is working really well for them. So you want to be doing the exact same thing here, okay? Along with combining that with all the stuff that you're doing with your Google My Business listing, I'm very sure that you're going to land on the first page for your local area around you, and you'll start getting those traffic and leads that you're looking for. And again, that's all without paying anything to Google. That's just you investing into the quality of your website, investing in the content, and investing in the technical aspect of your website, of making sure that it's mobile friendly and it loads really quickly. And then you're creating content around the services that you want to promote on your website. And when you combine that with, targeting specific areas within that, you have yourself a very, very dangerous recipe for getting on the first page of Google. Okay. So I just want to leave you guys with that tidbit. Okay. This is specifically, like I said, for local business owners. You definitely want to take advantage of the fact that you can get listed on the first page of Google for free. And then from there, you keep investing in your website to provide the highest quality content to as many people as possible, to as many areas that you want to target. And that's if you service people outside of your brick and mortar. But if you don't, if you serve people within your brick and mortar, then you just want to make sure that all of your services and products are listed out throughout the website very clearly, and you're still targeting the city that you're in within that content by adding the name of the city into the header, into the headings, into the body content, and anywhere on your website that it makes sense. But, like I said, you want to still follow all the basic principles that are listed out in this course, but specifically if you're a local business owner, make sure you have service pages, make sure you have product pages. And if you service people outside of your brick and mortar, make sure you have service area pages. If you have locations, create location pages. You want to make sure that your services are listed all throughout any kind of areas that you want to be found in off of Google search, okay? So just want to leave you guys with that tidbit. Thank you so much, and I will talk to you soon.